thank you. Can someone give us a ride to the airport? Like, no. Like, what the fuck are you doing, lady? So there was a story going around the news a few weeks ago about a well-off couple who decided to take a plane from Vancouver to Whitehorse and then over to some little town on the Alaskan border in the middle of the pandemic to jump the line to get early vaccines. And now the MPs and all the other leaders are calling for their heads. It's a good old fashioned witch hunt. And now, if you're the average person just sitting at home listening to the news, trying to not lose your mind during this crazy, ridiculous time in your life, you're probably just thinking, yep, nothing new here. Just rich people throwing their money around. Money equals not having to wait. Money equals privilege. Money equals jumping ahead of people that could actually freaking die. Jumping ahead of vulnerable communities that don't have a lot of health support. I wouldn't even know how to go and get myself an early vaccine if I even had the money to do it. Like, how do you come across this information? Yeah, hey, they're doing vaccines in this little community on the Alaskan Yukon border. You can take a plane today. Can you even imagine? They go to the vaccine station and get their shots, and they're like, oh, thank you. Can someone give us a ride to the airport? Like, no. Like, what the fuck are you doing, lady? And the guy's like, honey, you totally blew our cover, dude. We could have gotten away with this. Couple is facing charges for failing to self-isolate. I guess they can't really be charged for jumping the vaccine line since that's not an actual law they've broken, but it's kind of just trashy. So, how do you punish people like this is the question. Because clearly finding them isn't going to do anything. They chartered a flight to the Yukon and to a small town on the Alaskan border. They got money to blow. Giving them a fine isn't going to make a difference in their lives. Charging them is only going to send a signal to the public that you can get away with anything as long as you have money to throw around. And like, what is this money even going to go towards? Paying our CERB benefits? These people need to actually know what it means to jump the queue. Why you don't jump the queue. What it means to that community for you to come in and get the shot. What it means to live in fear of getting this virus, of losing your livelihood as a result of lockdown. What we really need is a conscious raising exercise to show this couple the harm they could have caused. Maybe once the pandemic has cooled down a bit, there should be mandatory community service to really bring home the impact of taking vaccines from people and what the greater impact is. Maybe they should spend some time picking up trash or helping out at a homeless shelter or at a drug response center. I don't know, just something to make them realize that throwing your money around is kind of fucking tacky. But I think they already know they're kind of fucking tacky. If someone can afford to take a flight across provincial lines, then no amount of money that we can charge them will actually send them a real message. What this couple needs is a punishment that will truly raise their awareness of the impact of their actions.